Alright, welcome back to some more Mario 64. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking care of another secret stage, which, looking back on it, I should have done last episode, but hindsight's 20/20, as they say. And we are also going to be taking care of our first stage in the next area. So, first things first, the next secret stage we're going to be taking care of is the Princess's Secret Slide, which, unlike other secret stages, has 2 stars attached to it. There is a time trial star and just a completionist award star. The time trial star is exactly like it sounds. We have to get to the bottom of the slide within a certain amount of time. That time we have to beat is 21 seconds. And the completionist star is just getting to the bottom of the slide. And we're getting the time trial star first by the looks of it. Alright, so grab the star when you're ready to move on to our next point of attack. Heading back into the stage, it's kind of a shame that I got the time trial star so quick. I wasn't expecting to get it on my first try. But what we're going to do is we're going to do this the fancy way now. We're going to bounce off that wall down there, which will get us going backwards. And then we're going to bounce off of a railing and jump off of the slide, which isn't something you normally do, but we're going to do that here. And that'll get us to the bottom of the slide pretty quick. It's easier to show in practice than it is to explain. So coming down the slide, bounce off the wall here, no, go backwards, Mario, so we're going backwards, and then neat. Like I was saying, we're going to come down the slide, bounce off this wall, so we're going backwards, and now we're going to bounce off the railing here and jump off the slide. And now we're going to dive so we take no damage, and just like that, we're at the bottom of the slide. That's normally how I get the time trial starts. It's way easier doing it that way than it is just doing 100,000 different attempts to try and get the time trial star. So break the box when we're ready to move on. This contains our next star. So now, if you remember in the last episode, we managed to defeat Bowser, and Bowser also gave us a key. Now, this is a locked door. Keys go in locks, right? Well, that key doesn't go in this lock. However, it does go to the lock for the basement. So, coming down the way we normally go to get to Big Boo's haunt, as you can see, there's a staircase here, and there's also the Big Boo down there. We're not going that way. We're going to come down this stairs, as this is our next point of progress. Coming through this door, if we go into our first-person mode and immediately look to the left, what you're going to find is a big star door. That is our next boss fight with Bowser. We're not going there yet, as we don't even have the right amount of stars. That door requires 30 stars. We only have 24. So, in this area, we have this rabbit. This is Mips. Mips is an asshole, as he runs from you. So, catch him, and he'll spawn a star. Unhand me, brute! I'm late, so late. I must make haste. This shiny thing? Mine. It's mine. Finders, keepers, losers. Late, ouch, take it then. A gift from Bowser, it was. Does that mean Mips is on Bowser's side? Probably not, but we're not taking the chance. Now let me be. I have a date. I cannot be late for tea. No, I'm pretty sure Mips is a reference to the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I'm pretty sure, but he's named after one of the Nintendo 64's chips. So, now this is normally our next stage. That is Shifting Sandland. I know it looks like a wall, but if we get close to it, you'll see it wiggles like a painting. So that means it's a world. This is the world we're going to be taking on next. This is my favorite stage in the game. That's Lethal Lava Land. So coming up through this door first, and jump into this corner, we have Icky Paint Like Goop here. That's another stage. That is Hazy Maze Cave. We're not going in there yet. We're just going to talk to the toad here instead. Hold on to your hat. If you lose it, you'll be injured easily. That is a gameplay mechanic. If Mario at any point loses his hat, he'll take double damage, so don't lose your hat. if you do lose your cap, you'll have to find it in the course where you lost it. Keep that in the back of your mind. It's not looking good for Peach. She's still trapped somewhere inside the walls. Please, Mario, you have to help her. Did you know that there are enemy worlds inside the walls? Yes, Toad. We learned that in the first episode. It's true. Bowser's troops are there too. We learned that in the first episode too, Toad, so don't worry. Oh, here, take this. I've been keeping it for you. Talking to this Toad spawns a star. There are 3 Toads of this quality in the game. This is the first one, so there are 2 more left to find. There is 1 on floor 2 and 1 on floor 3, so keep those in mind. Alright, now that we have our stars, our extra stars, we're going to head into Lethal Lava Land. Boil the Big Bully. Now, that's a pretty simple star, so we're not going to be struggling too much with it. Don't be a pushover. If anyone tries to shove you, push back. It's one-on-one, with a fiery finish for the loser. So we're going to head back here and get the wing cap, because we're going to cheese this whole stage. Now, using the wing cap, we're going to fly over here. This looks like an easy 8 red coin mission, which we're doing later. Okay, so we're coming over to this platform first, where we're going to find this big spherical enemy. This is a bully. This is one of, I want to say 3 in the whole game that we're going to have to fight. Well, technically speaking, one of, like, more along the lines of one of 6. But defeating the big bully spawns our next star. So heading back into the painting, we have to bully the bullies. And we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to grab our wing cap and cheese the whole stage. As this stage is kind of dangerous. As you see, it's flooded with lava. So, and yes, lava is... What the fuck was... whatever. Lava is dangerous, so just be careful. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the wing cap and come over to this platform just over here so we can take on our next group of bullies. So I suggest not falling into the lava, but also try to isolate the bullies so you face them one-on-one or face them 2-on-1 and defeat them both at the same time. Defeating all 3 bullies will spawn another big bully. Defeating him will spawn our next star, which I believe is right here. Sweet. Ooh, look! 8-coin puzzle with 15 pieces. I think we saw that earlier. We're not doing that yet, though. Instead, we're going to come back over here, grab our wing cap, and head back this way. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a triple jump off of that archway so we have enough height to just fly over this. Ground pound close to the fence, and just like that we skipped a huge chunk of what we needed to do to get to this star. Now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to platform your way over to this platform just over here with that yellow slope. You'll ride that metal platform, avoiding all the fire torrents that come out of the ground, and ride this log over here. And then you come down this pathway to get to your star. That's normally how you do it. I don't like doing it that way. I like doing it the way I just did it instead. Heading back in, we're still not doing that. We're still not doing the 8 red coins, so don't know why the game's asking me to do so. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and head up into this volcano. I know that sounds dangerous, but trust me, it's a good idea. So in the volcano, we're going to head over here, as this is a pathway to our next star. Even though this is one of my favorite stages, it's not one of the harder ones in the game, I think. Oh, I'm getting hit with the cheese grater, aren't I? Nope. Didn't get hit by the cheese grater. So you're just going to want to be careful with your platforming, as this is the real dangerous area of the stage. take care of that bully so he doesn't bother me later as I'm trying to progress on. So just come up the poles and we'll be able to reach our next star. But we have 30 stars, so that means we can technically head to the next Bowser stage. Correct? Well, technically true, but technically not true. But we're not heading through that big star door yet. You've recovered 30 power stars. Now you can open the door with the big star. But before you move on, how's it going otherwise? Did you pound the 2 columns down? Not yet. Getting there. You didn't lose your hat, did you? If you did, you'll have to stomp on the condor to get it back. That's referencing Klepto, who's in Shifting Sandland. We're not dealing with him just yet, though. They say that Bowser sneaked out of the sea and into the under... Is that even proper English? They say that Bowser has sneaked. Wouldn't it be snuck? Bowser has snuck out of the sea. Doesn't that sound better than sneaked? Whatever. Have you finally cornered him? Not quite yet. So we're just going to head right on back into Lethal Lava Land, so we can do our next volcano stage. Now, the next volcano stage is a little more dangerous than the first volcano star, but it's in the same spot. It's just in the volcano, but instead of heading down this way, what we're going to do is we're going to swivel the camera the other way and come down this pathway. This will take us to the top of the volcano, which will contain our next star. You know, when I was younger, my father, he used to watch me play this game all the time on my Nintendo 64, and whenever he heard that sound, he always asked me, "Brayden, are you farting?" And I'd pause the game, start laughing, and say, No, I'm not farting. It's just the game. You know, looking at this fire bar here, I'm just realizing this is the fire bar from Mario 1 in Bowser's Castle. Anyway, up here we can progress to our next star. And with that, we're done Lethal Lava Land.